want to play something here for you. This is the Secret World trailer. I'll just play a little bit, then I'll get back to you.
Hi guys, my name is Ragnar Tornquist. I'm the senior producer and creative director of The Secret World. Today we're going to be showing off a bunch of new stuff, including the Dragon new player experience, some cool new features, including achievements and lore. We're going to start with character creation, and as we see right here, we have the first screen in character creation, where you select your faction.
Sounds good, right?
Previously we've seen footage from Illuminati startup experience in New York City. We've seen the Templars in London. But today the focus is on the dragon, and we're going to create a dragon character right now.
Pretty simple.
And take a little bit of a look at our character creation. Contains what you expect the character creation to contain. So let's cycle through some of the heads here.
Okay, I don't know about you, but these models
you can use as a starting point for creating your own head.
They each have Down syndrome, if you ask me.
You can also vary the skin color, so let's go with
but whatever, let's just, for shits and giggles, let's just say,
yeah,
it looks good. Okay, cool. Look, you get a lot of modification. That's cool.
Green is always good.
So, lots of modification, lots of, you know, different characteristics, lots of sliders. So, alright, well, let's move on, because this is long and boring.
You have fight clubs, you have dance clubs, you have theaters.
Wait, hold on. Sorry, I missed it. Okay.
You can hear that there's some strange noises. And
oh, strange noises.
With the hub cities, each players will be able to experience social interaction in the hubs. These are all about being the social areas of the game.
So these are social areas.
In these places you have the auction house, you have the bank, you have fight clubs, you have dance clubs, you have theaters. You have all of these activities for players to take part in, as well as each faction having their own headquarters in the hub. And yeah, we really tried to recreate the feel of these locations in the world. So you have, you know, London feels like London, New York feels like Brooklyn.
New York feels like Brooklyn.
Seoul feels like Seoul.
Brooklyn is
been there, I'm sure you'll agree.
New York.
So, as you can see ahead, we have a boutique hotel, which is one of the very important locations in Seoul.
Alright, hold on. I gotta stop a second. Has anybody noticed that we've been walking this entire time? We've been walking for about, I don't know, a minute now, following the banana person, or whatever the hell that is. So, we're walking, following the banana person. So far, I'm not very impressed. Because if I were doing this on my own, I'd be like, where's the run button? Why am I not running? And why does this person look like a banana? Or a piece of lettuce, or a banana wearing a piece of lettuce. I don't know. Anyway, continuing.
They'll be repeatedly coming back to these locations to find out more information about what's happening in the secret world. And as you enter this place, you'll see on the right there's a karaoke bar.
Ooh.
The karaoke bar is, again, a place where players actually pick up missions through hearing songs sung by the karaoke singers, which is pretty cool.
Because that's what we really need more about in this world, is karaoke and bad singers, especially gamers doing karaoke. I could just see it now. Everybody would be singing Zelda. There's no words in Zelda. Okay.
So we're going to follow the child, the weird child, up the staircase.
I mean, I suppose the best part about this is that her ass jiggles while she walks, and her pants don't fit her. So, I don't know. Oh. Gay nightclub music. Yes. What the fuck? What the fuck was that? What? That... Can we go back for a second? Let's just... Oh, yes. That is the biggest Asian... It's huge, and it's square. It's like a block. It's a brick, and is okay. You know what? We'll skip ahead a little bit. Oh, now she's gonna go talk to him with his... Ooh, they got some dead eyes going on. That is not attractive. See you later, Sumo.
You're shy. Shy, confused, lost.
This is really the...
You're not lost anymore. The dragon found you,
Turn around creepily.
and now
Ree!
you found me.
Or not.
Everything happens for a reason.
Fine.
Every event, no matter how small,
Is she holding her...
Has
This is how I come on to people.
consequences.
Hey. Hey. Okay.
They will ask you to do things, and most of the time, you will not know why, or what the consequences may be.
You know, all I can think about right now is the group of gamer geeks sitting in that hall where they're showing this, getting really, really uncomfortable. Because I know when porn comes on and my mom and dad are in the room, I'm all like, I want to watch it, but I don't know how I feel about it because mom and dad are here. No? You know? Okay, whatever. Continuing.
It is the curse of the dragon. We do not know why we do what we do, but we do it, regardless. Because they tell us it is right.
Who
From
wrote
chaos,
this?
there is order.
Why is...
Order and clarity.
Some dirty talk going on right here. Order. Clarity. I'm so turned on right now. Oh, wait. Hold on. Continuing. Oh, no. Not going to kiss you. I still have words to say.
Clarity
Still have my line. Line.
comes in that brief exhalation of ecstasy.
Okay. Did they write... They took this out of like a really bad romance novel, didn't they? That brief exhalation of ecstasy. Who says that? I don't... Whatever.
When our minds are empty, we are receptive to the truth.
Oh.
Most of the time, you will not understand the reasons. You will not be able to see the consequences of your actions. But there is one event you must understand. One truth.
That I'm going to talk all over your body and it's going to turn you on. Because talking about creepy things that you don't know and you don't understand and doesn't really matter is such a turn on.
It's my job to help you see it.
Oh. Yep. She just did it. Yep. She's going down on her. I think I hear tongue noises. Oh. Yeah, she's like, yeah, work it. Work it with my dead mouth. Oh, that's creepy. Ooh.
Every faction comes to this location, the Tokyo.
Every faction comes to that location? What kind of STDs do you get from that? Because that's just kind of disgusting. That's... So, okay. So we've got a game here, right? We've got a game. It's called The Secret World. The intro cutscene, depending on your character, I suppose, is you getting a blowjob or eating out. Why? Because I suppose when you orgasm, it's that moment of clarity. I don't know what type of demographic they're going for here, but shock and awe is apparently their thing. However, if you read through some of the comments on these videos, you will find that most gamers actually didn't think that was hot. Number one, the eyes were dead, so that kind of made it creepy. Number two, the fucking lines were terrible, so that didn't make it erotic. And number three, the internet was made for porn, so we don't need video games to have porn in them. We go to video games to take a break from porn because our hands hurt. You know what I mean? All right. Anyway, whatever. I don't even want to get started. Let's just continue.
Go flashback, and all of them come through very different mechanics, which have all been revealed now. The Templars arrive here.
Blah, 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 blah. Okay.
An ability point.
Okay, let's talk about abilities.
If it fills
So,
up to
they
4
skip
bars,
ahead and they
you'll
want to
get
talk about
skill
some
points.
abilities, which, you know, that makes sense. Cool. Let's see what that is.
And the player can spend these...
Maybe they suck at, you know, cutscenes and they're good at game mechanics, which is what they should be focusing on. Okay.
points in the ability wheel. So this is the ability wheel. It holds over 500 unique abilities, and the players can own every single one of them on a single character.
What the fuck?
We have
What the fuck is this? What the fuck is what the? Do this looks like, I don't know, but it looks like something that you would have in a science project back in high school, where you had to like twist the thing for the periodic table or the pH balance or something. All I know is if I was presented with that in a video game, I wouldn't be like, oh my god, look at all my options. I'd be like, holy fuck, why didn't I go to college? Okay, I went to college, but why didn't I study periodic pH balance tables? Okay, let's continue.
lots of cool different abilities spread out over 9 different weapon types. We have shotguns, pistols, assault rifles, blades, hammers, fist weapons, blood magic, chaos magic, and elementalism. Now, there are 2 types of abilities. The active abilities that you actively press to make something happen. For instance, a sword attack or a...
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I stopped listening. Like, there's more things popping up on the screen and more options, and I'm getting anxiety watching this.
Sniper shot. Equally important are the passive ones. The passive abilities
no, stop popping up more
affect
skills.
your character all the time, and they can really alter the way that the active abilities work. Now, of course, you can run around with 500 abilities, so we're asking the players to make a choice. You have to pick out 7 active abilities and 7 passive abilities, and that is referred to as a build.
So first, go through all 500 skills, find the ones that you like the most or that are the most overpowered, because there's no way that you can balance 500 skills against each other. Then pick 14. Why would they have 500 in the first place if they just want you to pick 14? Okay.
Now, every single square here is called a cell, and they hold 7 abilities.
Wait, what? I thought... So how do you even know what each square is? Look at, they're not even labeled. You have to just like click each one. Oh god, which one is which? I don't know. I should, maybe I'll try this one. It's... Does anybody else think this is fucking retarded? Because I think it is.
And the player has to buy these sequentially, starting from the top with the more basic ones, and then going all the way down to the 7th ability in the cell. The 7th ability in every cell is an elite ability. They're super cool and very special and awesome. And the player can only equip 1 elite active and 1 elite passive.
The player can only equip blah 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 wah 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 wah. Anybody? Charlie Brown? Wah 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 wah. Yeah, because I...
Now, there's tons of synergy in this system.
So much synergy. You know why they're saying it's synergy? Because it's in a circle. Their developers were like, hey, if we make it a circle, we can call it synergy, even though it makes no fucking sense.
There's synergy between weapons and synergy between abilities. So a lot of the player's skill comes from combining the right weapons and the right abilities that has some sort of synergy in order to optimize their performance.
So I would take the machine gun, the explosive bullets, the magic heal myself for everything ability, and maybe I just spin the wheel for good luck on the last one. I don't know.
We're going to close this window now.
Please,
and
please,
take a look
thank
at
you.
how combat
Fuck.
flows.
Hold on. Do I have any, like... I think I have some medicine somewhere here. No, I don't have my pills here. Deep breaths. Deep breath. Okay. Well, hopefully the
Here,
combat's good.
We have a
you know?
character wielding an assault rifle.
Assault
and a
rifle,
shotgun.
cool. That's awesome.
Every weapon in the secret world has a resource.
And
And you build resources either on yourself
What?
or you build resources on the target. Now both shotgun...
Can we just... Let's just... Wait, did she just teleport? Like, I'm just gonna mute it. Okay, just watch it muted. No sounds. First of all, is that monster actually attacking, or is it just, like, floating at her? And she was shooting a shotgun, and she was like, "Ka-kung, ka-kung, it's a pea shooter." Okay. Oh, That's good running animation. This game is so much better without sound. Why are all the characters' asses showing? Didn't that go out of style in like the 80s?
Get back in health a percentage of their damage output. It's really nice for dealing damage and a little bit of healing as well.
Oh, so a shotgun that sucks life like a vampire. I get it. I get it. Now that whole wheel thing is making sense. Vampire sucking bullets. I got it. I got it. Yeah.
Shotgun is really good for fighting multiple enemies at the same time because it damages everything in front of them. It doesn't. A lot of the abilities doesn't even require a target.
So that's why we were showing it on one mob. One mob that was floating across the map at us.
He's also joined here with by a guy wielding blood magic. And blood magic is really good for applying damage over time, dots, but also these protective barriers that will absorb.
Is he attacking? All I see is a dude that's like this. He's all like, "Hey, I'm coming to get you, motherfucker." That means blood magic, just so you know.
Damage. You'll also notice that the player can move and fight at the same time.
Oh.
And moving and fighting at the same time is really important in the secret world because
Did you know that in the real world, when you have a shotgun or any type of weapon, not just the secret world, but in the real world, you cannot move?
there are a lot of bad things that you can avoid by moving.
Well, good. There's a lot of bad things that you can avoid by not moving. Wait. No.
The monsters' animations and caring about your surrounding, basically.
Yeah, I care about the monsters animation too. I care about when you're actually going to implement them, when they're going to work, and if they will actually look better than what I just saw.
So as these guys are approaching this huge temple, a big boss appears.
Oh, big
and
boss.
This is a nice opportunity to showcase one of the important...
Okay, you want to know what a trait of a bad game is? Hold on. So this is 1332. Let me just go back for a second to the character thing. Watch the character. I'm going to mute it. Watch her. Watch how she moves when they're zoomed in on her. Hold on. Bad game design makes a character that has an idol that looks like this. No person stands like this. Ever. Okay, so now let's go back to where we were, and let's look at the guy. Oh yeah, he's all like, I'm gonna shake up.
A build with hammer and sword abilities. And we can click the little eye here.
Gravitational pull is too much on this world.
And the abilities. So with a click of a button, we can go from being a ranged damage dealer to a melee.
With a click of a button, there's like 75 different motherfucking buttons. Go. Okay.
Tank-like character, just like that. And this is a really, really important part of the secret world. Not being locked down, adapting to your surroundings.
Alright, so...
Don't be locked down. Don't just adapt to your surroundings, and then we're just gonna cut, because we don't want to actually show you how that works. Because it doesn't. We didn't implement it.
As I mentioned earlier, filth is a very important part of our story. And as players have been exploring Solomon Island and the Blue Mountain, they've stumbled across signs of the filth.
Oh,
In
you're
this
gonna
case,
love
they're
this.
coming upon
It's
an
story.
abandoned CDC encampment.
It's story time.
The CDC were here looking into the filth before the disaster occurred on Solomon Island. So the players need to use this opportunity to find out more. And what better way to find out than by talking to Mariana Chen?
What better way? Let's talk to her.
CDC,
Let's do it. Come on. Let's talk to
So
her.
we're going to jump into a conversation with Mariana
Jump in.
Chen, who'll tell us
Okay.
more about
All right.
the filth.
The one thing that is cool in this game, the one thing that I will give them credit for, is the UI that pops up next to it. It looks very futuristic, kind of like Minority Report. It's very cool. It's like, wow, that's cool. All right. It's the only compliment I will ever give this game.
Hey, halt! No closer. I'm getting some weird readings. You might be infected. Everyone here might be infected. I'm with the CDC. I represent the government, so you have to listen to me. This is a quarantined area, and I have authority here. That's why I'm wearing the suit. That's what the suit means.
Who wrote this? Why is she like... Why does she not know who she is? I'm with the CDC, I think. That's why I'm wearing a suit. I think, maybe. I don't know. I might have just put this suit on. I found it somewhere. I don't know. But I don't think so. I'm pretty sure I'm with the CDC. I don't know. The more stuttering, the better the story.
It means the fecal matter has hit the fan.
Oh, the fecal matter has hit the fan now.
We're staring Phase 7 dead in the eye. Frankly, if it didn't violate protocol, I could really use a hug.
Wait. Okay. Stand back. Stand back. Don't touch me. No, don't get near me because I'm fucking amazing and I'm in charge. And so you gotta listen to me. But I could use a hug because I'm a girl. Did the guys that wrote this... I feel like high school students that were learning Maya and storytelling might have designed this game. Maybe.
I feel very vulnerable, especially after the others were exposed.
Oh.
Terminally. They expired. Died. They died.
Oh, terminally. They expired. They died. They died. Because terminally didn't mean died. They expired didn't mean died. Died didn't mean died. But then they died meant died. Let's find out why.
Horribly. Cursing, screaming, gasping, vomiting, clawing their own eyes out. It was... icky.
So, vomiting, clawing their eyes out. Let me give you some more grotesque details. And then it was icky. So icky. Oh my god. Oh my god, it was icky.
And then, when it's finally over and they're all dead, you think, hey, that sucked, but it's done. They're gone. We can deal with that.
Who's we?
But oh no. Rising from the dead, shambling ghouls, glowing eyes, tentacles, black slime.
Oh.
Not even your standard government-grade Category Z reanimated corpses. This is brand new terrifying. Run for the hills terrifying.
No.
Despite all that training, you just want to skedaddle. It started down in that bog, just before the fog came. We'd been shipped in to support the Irachi group, not the other way around.
I can't.
Real.
Is this...
How the hell do you work with a name like that, the Filth? You're just asking for it.
Yeah, how do you work with something called the filth? It's like you're asking to get filthy. Cut to the front scene. Wow, chicka wow wow. Intro. Fellatio. No, okay. I'm trying to make this exciting for you.
So if I were you, I'd keep my distance. Safety first.
But hug me first. Hug me. Hug me, not safety first.
Alright, so in the secret world, characters are not just begging you for help every time you run across somebody in the world. Sometimes they'll tell you a story and they'll tell you to stay away from something.
Oh, sometimes they'll tell you a story, because that's what she was doing.
Their factions, and they have to pursue that. So in this case, we're going to hack into the CDC laptop, and I'm going to show you basically what we call the ghost interface, which is our players get this program early in the game on their cell phone, and they're able to use it to hack into almost any computer that they come across in the game.
They give you a cell phone?
You can see that it comes up as like a Linux-style
cool.
terminal interface.
Is it
You can
Android?
Jump into the field team, for
Because that
example.
would suck.
And there you have a list of information about the field team and their operations on Solomon Island. And Ghost has actually downloaded a HTML version of this. So when we close the computer interface...
Okay, it's fucking H. It's not H, it's H.
If we open our mission journal, the information has been saved in our journal under the show image.
Oh, let's
So
check
we
out the
click
website.
website, the HTML website.
Wow, the CDC works for fucking GeoCities. You guys remember GeoCities? No? The more animated GIFs, the better? No? Okay.
That
Awkward.
Ghost has downloaded. Alright, so we're going to move on from here.
Please.
We're going to head into the bog to look into the filth a little more, because this is where she said that it started.
Let's look into the filth. And the best thing, after seeing the girl in the CDC outfit, is to go down there in a thong, hanging out of your pants, because that's a good idea.
Way we're going to keep an eye out for members of the CDC.
Was that a jump?
group
Okay, I'm not
who
even
may have
gonna...
been resurrected as filth entities.
Oh, look.
Alright,
Filth entities. Uh-oh.
in this location, there's plenty of hazards that the player needs to look out for. First and foremost,
Is
you
that
have these shade debases, these
What is
creatures that live in
happening?
the waters of the bog. They will pull you into the water, but the water itself is a hazard because the water has been infected with the filth as well. So
This
it
is
will
my
start
animation.
stacking on the player.
Look at me
doing
attack.
additional damage and dotting the player for a lot of their health. So it's very important to stay out of the water and stay mobile while you fight these guys.
So mobile.
As you can see, we have humans that have also been infected. And these guys are actually wielding weapons, so they haven't forgotten how to use shotguns and pistols and things like that.
Why
They'll
not?
be attacking the player as the
Wait,
player
they're
goes.
attacking
It's
with
very important that,
pistols?
you know, we take these guys down.
Why are they?
And,
They're just as stiff as
try
the
to find out
player. They're
what's
like,
going on. But we just received our
I'm a
first
mobile zombie.
achievement in the game.
oh,
So we're going to open the
Achievement.
achievements window now and
Sweet.
talk a little bit about the achievements.
let's talk about it.
So you see the player has got a bunch of achievements. They've received the Got Filth achievement for killing 10 filthy humans. Achievements
Oh.
in the secret world can be used to give out rewards. You get clothing from doing achievements. You get
Clothing,
items.
because she fucking needs like 20 more achievements because she's not wearing any clothing.
You will get experience. You will get money.
This is killing me.
Dialogue,
I have to skip ahead a
and
little bit
there's,
here.
Different things you can find out.
This is terrible. The animations are the worst thing I've ever
And
seen.
the-
Or anything of. This is Transylvania, and we are right in the middle
Oh.
of the beginning area in Transylvania. And eventually,
Okay, blah blah
So
blah.
right now we're following a character wielding a hammer, and he just looted a hammer.
Oh,
And it's
sweet.
a pretty basic hammer, and we're going to follow
A
the
basic
process
hammer.
of
Cool.
increasing the quality level of this hammer,
Oh.
but also adding crit rating and penetration rating.
Spoiler alert! Minecraft. Minecraft.
To the item, because it's currently using a build that requires, or it's sort of like a crit penetration build. Good stuff happens when he crits or gets penetrating hits. So this is a basic
He said
hammer.
penetrate.
We're going to start by breaking it down, and as we do, you can see the materials here, and the materials.
Why does the hammer look like an X? Because that's the symbol for an X. It's not. Okay.
They form the shape of a hammer. This is how our transcribing works.
Minecraft.
The
Minecraft.
that these materials form actually defines the item type. So you see it's a hammer, and when we're going to reassemble it later, we need to put it back in the shape of a hammer. So now we've gotten some sacred metal from this.
Ooh, sacred
But as I said, we
metal.
wanted to upgrade the quality level of this item. So we're going to take the sacred
Okay, so you get it. Basically, you upgrade through fucking Minecraft techniques, and you get things for it.
metal,
Yeah. Okay.
put it-
Moving on.
or the
Continuing.
Montreal, and I'm here to show you a little bit about the Darkness War, one of our 5-man dungeons.
Okay, I gotta talk about this guy for like 2 seconds. Just listen to his intensity. It's gonna make this so much better for you. Cause the more intense he talks, the more intense the video should be, right?
Now, previously in the Secret World, we've talked a little bit about how you'll be doing some time traveling, but we've never been clear on how that works. Well, we're ready to talk about it now. In the Darkness War, you've met a man in New England, a Wabanaki man named Old Joseph, and he has sent the player into a trance that has allowed them to view a vision of New England's history thousands of years ago. Ooh. And I could tell you all about what happens in the Darkness War, but maybe I'll let Old Joseph give you a little blurb himself.
Yes, please. Please let Old Joseph. Oh.
Came then upon our shores in long boats, and they brought with them a powerful sword. Together, the Wabanaki and the Vikings were to build a shield around this island that would keep it safe from our enemies, from those who wish to dig into the mountain and unleash the serpent.
Random things from random places, random defenses will make random epicness.
So the summary of the story of Darkness War is that the Mayans have invaded, but the Vikings and the Wabanaki are
That was the whole
resisting
thing?
them,
That was it?
together, joining forces to push back the Mayan invasion. Mayans
They're
are
making this
seeking a
really
place of
easy
power
to-
where they
to
can
just-
perform a dark ritual. Now currently I'm situated pretty early in the dungeon. We're going to take you towards the very end of the dungeon to the last boss fight to show you this encounter.
Yeah, this encounter. Dun dun dun!
So from my vantage point,
From my vantage point,
I can look down and see a group of
he can look down.
of Mayan warriors all standing around preparing to engage in a ritual.
That's what I thought it was. I was like,
Obviously we want to
obviously there's a ritual
We're gonna
going
head
on
on
with
down there.
these weird
get that started.
honeycomb things going on. Oh, cool spell casting again.
Now, as we're killing these Mayans, you
Clickety
can see their
clickety click.
spirits fly out of their bodies. and
They don't know
turn
how to
into
stream well here.
This is a mechanic players will have actually seen before in this dungeon. And the previous time they saw it, they saw a powerful creature gaining even more power every time it gained a soul. So there's a
Oh.
little bit of foreshadowing of what might be going on here.
No, there isn't. Nobody would have picked up on that ever at all. People are stupid. I'm stupid. I didn't even know. Did you know there's foreshadowing? I didn't know there's foreshadowing. Just because you used the big word doesn't mean we know. Foreshadowing isn't really a big word, is it? Whatever. This guy clicks and types like a freaking maniac. It's kind of how his character moves. Click, 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 click.
As the fight goes on, players have to handle more and more Mayans.
Ooh, more and
Handling The
more.
largest group yet.
Epic gameplay. Innovative. More and more waves. Many, many Mayans. Left
A
side.
good group
Nope.
who've actually seen these creatures in the dungeon before shouldn't have too much trouble taking them out.
Uh-oh, it's a
Now that we've slain all of the Mayans,
warthog bat.
a nameless beast from beyond the edge of the pit comes and rejoins the fight. The beast is called
What is it?
Sul, the Hound of the Nameless Days.
Excuse me? Hold on, wait. What? What?
Much trouble taking them out.
What was it called?
Now that we've slain all of the Mayans, a nameless beast from beyond the edge of the pit.
He's so epic right now. He's like, yeah, I'm so into this right now. An epic beast that I'm going to tell you the name about. I think he's going to shit himself. Like, I might. Hold on.
It
Let's listen to what his
comes
name
and
is.
rejoins the fight. The beast is called Sul, the Hound of the Nameless Days.
What? Dude, the people on the wiki for this game are going to hate it. They're going to like, why do I have to type in Hound the Zool of the Beast Sleeping Days, comma, exclam...
Now for this part of the fight, the dungeon team really wanted to give the feeling that the players were facing a threat that was beyond them, something very damaging and powerful.
The fact that it's a giant bat, wombat, fucking hedgehog thing, Mabobber, didn't give that off enough, apparently. So what will he come up with?
They couldn't quite control. And so this creature has a number of abilities to serve this purpose.
Serve this
It has
purpose.
this massive spray of filth that leaves behind a dangerous area on the ground.
So basically, in the video, all the players are standing outside of this giant, massive filth that's supposed to give them the feeling that they don't have control, yet all they have to do is stay out of the AoE. Continue.
It can also rear up on its hind legs and slam down, like this, blurring everyone's vision.
Oh my god, it blurred my vision, and then I died! Wait, no I didn't. It just went right back to the tank,
After which it chooses a new target.
aka the tank.
Very dangerous behavior that the entire team needs to be careful about.
Very dangerous behavior.
It also has the power to pull uncareful people close to it and then summon powerful magics, creating a blast around itself.
No, don't pull uncareful people and summon magics that are powerful. Don't do it.
Damaging everybody nearby. That's something the entire team needs to be sure to avoid.
Which they seem to be doing a very good job by just staying back and shooting it. Why does he keep... He's like really licking his lips. He's like, I'm getting into this fight. Clickety, 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 click. Alright. Sorry.
So now that we've dealt a significant portion of damage to him, Sul has decided that he needs a little reinforcement.
No.
So he runs to the edge of the pit.
And he jumps off and commits suicide. Because that's how he got the reinforcement. Oh my god.
He disappears, leaving us to deal with the resurrected Mayan force.
Did you see him resurrect anybody? Because
Now,
I
whereas
didn't.
Before,
Did you link those two things together?
we had
No.
only a few Mayans at a time to deal with. Now we have a large number.
Oh,
resurrecting
like
all at once.
2
This
or
is a much bigger
3
threat to the entire group.
versus 1 or 2. Such a threat.
But fortunately for us,
Oh,
we're about to
fortunately.
get a little help of our own.
Nice.
This
Nice.
is the Varangian.
The
Leader
Varangian.
of the Vikings, and he's bearing the powerful sword that old Joseph spoke about early in the dungeon. This sword is Excalibur, and he's
Did you say this is Excalibur? Like Knights of the Round Table Excalibur?
using it to channel a powerful magic that affects all of us,
Ooh.
tripling our damage output and
Sweet.
doubling the amount of damage we can take.
Yeah. Hardcore.
Suddenly, these poles of Mayans that were threatening us before are now easy as pie.
Well, yeah,
We
you have
can
5
blast
times
through them
the
without
amount
any
of
trouble.
damage, idiot.
This is a great time when we can show players that they're super powerful and really give them the feeling of being superheroes.
Don't you feel like a superhero when the game all of a sudden buffs you so that you can just one-shot things? God, I feel like a superhero. I accomplished so much when the game gave me extra abilities that were like cheating.
But of course, we can't just end the fight on an easy note.
No, no, of course not, because that wasn't easy.
It's fun to feel powerful for a little bit, but all good things must come to an end eventually.
Yes, they must come to an
So-
end. So we're going to let you keep this superpower that lets you kill things really, really quickly and then spawn the boss back because we don't want it to be easy for you. Although, it'll make it easy because you have superpowers that are... Wait, what?
Sound of the Nameless Days returns from its vacation beyond the pit, and with it, a malevolent force from beyond this dimensional rift.
How many words, adjectives can you come up with that sound like they're out of a really bad Twilight novel? Malevolent force. I'm waiting for someone to fucking start sparkling and making out and going anorexic because that would make this the perfect game in my opinion.
Begins focusing
Spoiler alert.
down on the Varangian and slowly damaging him over time. And if we don't finish this fight quickly enough, then the Varangian himself will die.
No, don't
Without his powerful magic healing us and keeping us alive, I don't think we'll be able to finish the fight in time.
Basically, without the amazing buff that the developers decided to give you because the boss they made was too hard to kill, you'll die. So you better just focus down the bad guy since you can't take any damage. So just max DPS. Oh yeah, look at that animation sliding all around. Yeah, look at that tongue. Oh yeah, look at that thing. That is ridiculous. That is unworldly right there. This whole game is like a giant sex object. Like, big swords in the air, magic powers, feel like a superhero, get fellatio in the beginning, giant tongues, filth, weird CDC women that want hugs, your underwear hanging out at all times. I don't know.
And as you can see, this fight has actually been escalating over the entire encounter.
Did you guys notice that this fight was escalating? Because you know what I saw? I saw a fight that was really easy that got even easier as they gave me a buff that would make it so I could kill anything and not take any damage. Because that's what I saw.
Until at the very end we were fighting both the Hound.
With really shitty... What is this? Like, at all times?
Oh, this is my attack walk animation. I strafe.
What the fuck? Minecraft is better than this game, and it's Minecraft. I know, I'm gonna get a lot of shit for that. Sorry.
And the Mayans, all under the time pressure afforded by the Varangian's health.
Did you see the Varangian's health? He had like full health at the end. Oh my god, we didn't have enough time. Oh god, I felt like we were under such pressure.
At the end of the fight, players will be able to speak with the Varangian, learn a little bit more about what he's doing here, and have him awaken them from the trance at the end.
Is he still walking like... What the fuck? He's not even in combat.
Ah, I'm coming to get you. Ah.
What the fuck is happening?
Of the dungeon. But we're not going to show you that just yet. Instead, we're going to look here at the edge of this pit.
we're going to talk about this really cool thing, but we're not going to show you that yet. Instead, we're going to look at this pit. Yeah. Yeah, look, it looks like a StarCraft 2 Vista. Yeah.
This is a scene we've actually seen before. and it serves to sort of tie a number of elements in the game together. And that is the Darkness War.
The Darkness War! This tied everything together right there. That picture was like, in my mind, Darkness War. Darkness War. Oh, that's it? That's the secret world, my friends. The secret world. Amazing, huh? Sign up for the beta today. Oh, by the way, they're running a little campaign where if you go and sign up for the beta, basically that means go buy the game. Because if you buy the game now, you'll get into the beta weekends. So they're trying to do like a Guild Wars 2 or, you know, something that's been very popular lately. Except their game sucks. That's bad. If that's like if that's where the game is and it's been working, they've been working on this thing for how many years? That's bad. Bad. Let's read some of the comments here. Let's see what we got. Is it free? EA likes to pop its logo on everything. Graphics are not bad. There are some redeeming qualities. Really? But it's all over the place with no clear vision. I agree with that. Particle spell effects, animations are atrocious. EA publishing MMORPG. Are you kidding me? Oh, man. I just... So, basically what we've got here is we've got a game that has a lesbian intro if you're a girl, a fellatio intro if you're a dude, and bad game design, unbalanceable. Look, people, this is being made by Funcom. I was a big player of Age of Conan for a long time, and I enjoyed it because I enjoyed the combat system. However, no support. Siege Wars still aren't fixed. The walking and the feel of the game were atrocious. It was like you were skating everywhere. There was no polish. Funcom is notorious for being like, hey, check out this amazing thing that we can talk about with really big adjectives. Except, once we get your money, we're just going to kind of forget about it. Day, I'd say 10 into Age of Conan, the forums were dead. I probably give this about 3. So, yeah, I wanted to talk about that because it was very uncomfortable. I felt very bad for all the people in that room that had to sit there and watch this. And so, yeah, hopefully this will help you make an informed decision. Oh, little bit of news for those of you that follow me here. If you go to alttabme.com, my website, I am moving streaming services. I am going to be using... blah blah blah. Well, if you go to blah blah blah. I can't. I'm not. No, I have no talking. Yeah, I know. 1.6K followers. I know. I have a lot of followers. That's why I'm telling you guys so that you can follow me there. I'm going to be using 3D. Live. What the fuck? Why